I'm doing this for you, mister.
Now these two I didn't really do anything, so.
Yeah, he's gonna start lighting us. Hey!
Hey, graduates! All graduates this way!
Where's it?
Pink tab.
Man, it's so bland.
I know. Tell yourself they gave you a bit.
Imagine for this. Actually doing things.
Well, congratulations.
Nigga, somehow we made it through math. Like, holy shit.
That. Friday night. ¿Qué lo que, papi? ¿Qué lo que?
4K camera. She literally hit me with a recording a movie. We record a movie.
Is that water? I love it. I drink that.
Congrats. How are you?
I'm great.
Congrats.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, and then COVID hit, right? But it was funny too because we were like the only school with no
I spent time drawing on for my NHS prom. Miss McGrath has all the yearbooks and
awesome. Do you want to like split? Do you want to split like fit like 50-50 half some yearbook half like yeah. Okay.
The only thing I don't want anyone to steal is my prescription glasses. Everything else.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce Wood My Love Joseph, President of the Class of 2023. Take your time, speak slow. It's pretty sunny. Hold the mic, you got this.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome everyone to the Keefe Teach graduation for the class of 2023. My name is Woodmalo Joseph, and it is my honor and privilege as the president of the class to acknowledge our honored guests, Superintendent Evans, Principal Dr. Snow, member of the school committee, our faculty, family, friends, and most of all, my fellow classmates, the graduating class of 2023. Today is a special day for all of us. Each and every one of you, including myself, has given more than you thought was possible to be here today. Ready to graduate from Keefe Technical High School. Some of you may be the first graduate in your family. Congratulations, we made it. Remember, my fellow classmates, graduation is not the end, it's just the beginning. Whatever you do going forward, believe in yourself and never give up, because the path to success is not giving up no matter what life throws at you. Have the best celebration, and please know that I will never forget each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Wood, my love. It is my pleasure to introduce the President of the National Honor Society, Mackenzie Stebbins. Move the mic, take your time, you got this, all right?
Hello everyone, my name is Mackenzie Stebbins, President of Keefe Tech's National Honor Society. I am overjoyed to welcome Superintendent Evans, Principal Dr. Snow, our school committee members, administrators, faculty, families, and above all, Keefe Tech's graduating class of 2023 to our graduation ceremony. When we were all just little 8th graders, at the top of our game in middle school, we had to make a choice. That choice we made 4 or 5 years ago has led us to this moment. Whether we entered Keefe Tech knowing what career and technical program we want to go into, or whether we had no idea, the Keefe Tech community embraced us and guided us along our way. We had a tough decision to make. And it was an experience that we all shared together throughout our Career Exploratory program. It was an experience that only we, as Keefe Tech students, could understand. Combining rigorous academics with our hands-on shop experience has set us apart in our high school experience at Keefe Tech. Since that moment, we have grown to become the people that we are today. We have worked hard, putting in that bit of extra elbow grease to get us to where we are right now. We didn't do this by ourselves. We did it together. This is a journey that we all stood side by side and faced together, laughing along the way. Competing for the win in Top Shop, screaming our hearts out at pep rallies, cheering each other on at sports matches, supporting each other at skills and BPA, we united as the class of 2023. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. That is a quote by Rabindranath Tagore, a philosopher from the 18th century, meaning that you cannot progress forward unless you take that step forward. Standing on that sand, staring out at the vast ocean, no one is going to push you in. They may nudge you, but in the end, it's all up to you. Our high school experience at Keefe Tech has nurtured each and every one of us to be individuals who are not scared of that first step into the ocean. Though the sand is nice, as graduates of Keefe Tech, we are all ready to take that deep dive. Those supporting us stand with floaties in hand, ready to rescue us, but we've got this. Keefe Tech has made sure of that. COVID-19 popped up during the second half of our freshman year and continued throughout our sophomore year. While this was very challenging, we as a class worked with the time we had and managed to develop friendships that will survive the ages. Our talented, diverse class of 2023 has broadened opportunities to click with friends that we know will always have a special place in our hearts. These friendships have been able to develop because of our decision to attend Keefe Tech. I can't even imagine what it would have been like to survive these past 4 years without my amazing group of friends. I'm sure all of the graduates gathered here today can say the same. Whether they're a close shopmate, a friend from Spanish class freshman year, or someone you met by chance, we will never forget each other as we embark on our journey ahead. My classmates, the amazing class of 2023, we have done it. We have made it, blue robes and all. I want to thank all of the families gathered here today, supporting our graduates. I would like to especially acknowledge my parents and my sister Taylor for standing by me through every tear and celebrating the good times with me. To each member of our Keefe Tech faculty, on behalf of each and every graduate, thank you for dedicating your careers to our success. Without all of you, we would not be celebrating here today. We entered Keefe Tech as high school students, and today we are leaving on our unique journeys, having accomplished our goals and excited about our futures. Personally, I'm headed to Tufts University to major in biology, on my way to becoming a forensic pathologist. Whether you continue with your technical program, explore different careers, or just see where the wind takes you, it's our journey now. It's time to show the world what Keefe Tech students are made of. Congratulations, Keefe Tech's class of 2023. We did it.
Thank you, Mackenzie. It is my pleasure to introduce the Vice Chair of the Keefe Technical School Committee, Mrs. Sarah Comerford.
Thank you and good evening. On behalf of the entire Keefe Tech School Committee, it is such a joy and an honor to be here tonight celebrating all of you, the class of 2023. Not too long ago, I sat in the same audience watching my own son graduate from Keefe Tech. From the first day he visited Keefe as an 8th grader, he knew this was exactly where he wanted to go. As an educator and a special education advocate, I remember thinking how thrilled I was that he had chosen a high school that would provide him with a diverse and inclusive environment, hands-on vocational learning experiences, a rich academic curriculum, sports clubs, and opportunities for co-op. During his 4 years at Keefe, my son thrived in the culinary shop, was a student athlete, and as a senior was inducted into the National Honor Society, all while working hard to overcome dyslexia. He was truly cared for and supported by teachers and staff alike, and just as important, he made lifelong friends along the way. From Keefe, he went on to I'll give them a minute. From Keefe, he went on to graduate from Framingham State University, where he majored in marketing and psychology. From there, he worked in the restaurant industry using many of the skills he'd gained in culinary shop. And just this winter, he started his dream job as a firefighter for the city of Framingham, serving alongside other Keefe Tech graduates. I don't think any of this would have been possible without the education and opportunities he got at Keefe Tech. So to all of you, this is just to say, Keefe literally gives you the tools to do anything you want to do in life. If furthering your education is your goal, you'll be prepared. If going into a trade or starting your own business is your vision, you'll have the skills. If serving in the military, law enforcement, or being a first responder is your dream, you'll have a solid foundation built on integrity and service to others. To the class of 2023, I offer huge congratulations as your amazing journey begins. Thank you so much. And now it's my pleasure to read a message from Superintendent Evans, who could not be here with us tonight. Members of the class of 2023 and all members of the Keefe Tech community, I am so sorry that I can't be here with you to celebrate our 50th commencement ceremony. I know what a special day this is for our families. Tonight I will miss my first Keefe Tech graduation in over 20 years, as 2 of my own children graduate this week. To the graduates, today is the day when we get to send a group of students we have come to know off into the world. We send you beyond high school with confidence that you have the ability to go on to great achievements and to make a positive difference in the world around you. Just 4 years ago, you were 8th graders in the communities around us that have all had their own excellent high schools. But you and your families made a decision to do something different than many of your friends. You entrusted Keefe Tech with your high school education, and we are incredibly glad you did. During your years at Keefe, you have prepared for academic challenges that lie ahead. Half of you are going to college. You are going on to schools like Framingham State University, Mass Bay Community College, UMass Lowell, Wentworth Institute of Technology, Drexel University, Clark University, UConn, Rochester Institute of Technology, and Tufts University. Amazing. As we celebrate your plans, you clearly demonstrated that when you decided to come to Keefe, no doors were closed on your academic future. Through your career and technical programs, you leave us with a competitive advantage for the future with certifications, licenses, and hundreds of apprenticeship hours in your chosen field of study. Many of you are putting the skills you learned at Keefe Tech to use for unions and many companies in the Metro West area that are lucky enough to have you. I would also like to acknowledge 4 members of the class of 2023 who will be going on to protect the freedom we all enjoy through service in the military. Let's give them a special round of applause. In our athletic programs, you have won contests and you have built character through defeat. Through your efforts in student organizations and career and technical programs, you have won medals and competed at the state and national level. You have served our communities and made a real difference for those in need. You have already made the world a better place. The story of Keefe Tech is a story that was written by literally thousands of students and staff who chose to be with us. As you leave today, please do so knowing that you have written an important chapter in the story of Keefe Tech. You have also entered into a community of thousands of people who, like you, made a decision to do something different and do something great. Please continue to share your success in the future and become an inspiration to the generations of Keefe Tech students who will follow you. Members of the class of 2023, you are coming to the end of a unique high school experience that began and ended with all of you together. In between, you face challenges that we never wished for you. These challenges, which include dealing with loss, disappointment, and the need to make frequent adjustments, has taught you to persevere and to be flexible in your approach. These are important skills for the road ahead. You are going into a job market where there's incredible demand for the skills you offer. There's also an incredible need for what we have done together to build a community of respect where we are receptive and supportive of different backgrounds and perspectives. We celebrate you as young adults prepared for the future. I encourage you to be open to the new opportunities and challenges that await and realize that learning from mistakes is an important part of the process. I also encourage you to seek support when you need it and to approach the world with kindness and the respect you have at Keefe Tech. To the class of 2023, I wish you the best health, happiness, and success as you follow your dreams. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Comerford. I would now like to introduce the class salutatorian, Talon Brooke Legrone.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening to the graduation of Keefe Tech class of 2023. I would like to give a... They also want to celebrate today. I would like to give a special welcome to Superintendent Evans, Principal Dr. Snow, administrators, faculty, members of the school committee, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. My name is Talon Legrone, and I'm this year's salutatorian. I'd like to start out by saying it's very nerve-wracking to be up here, but I'm here anyway. Let's go. As we prepare ourselves to exit high school and move on to wherever we may be going, whether that be the workforce, college, the military, or a gap year, let's take a moment to think back. We had a year and a half where all of our learning was online. Can you believe that? Doesn't it seem like just yesterday or a lifetime ago? Personally, I'm proud to say that we were able to persevere through this pandemic. We managed to begin our day from our computer at home. As we took our learning online, we actually didn't go anywhere. Some of us found it difficult to even get out of bed. Others didn't get out of bed, that is. Many teachers are easily able to verify this information. We may have felt that we were behind other junior and senior classes of the past due to the opportunities we were prevented from taking. But here we are, in spite of all of the challenges we have faced. We chose to do our best, and we moved forward even with the disadvantages of virtual classes and the pandemic looming over our heads. Once we were finally able to return, Keefe Tech offered each and every one of us many opportunities to get involved with the school's culture. The many competitive sports teams, such as track and field, football, baseball, and volleyball, to name a few, provided our class with much-needed connections. The clubs and competitions we chose to be a part of, such as Business Professionals of America, Skills USA, have given us the ability and the possibility to make connections with people we may have never met otherwise. In addition, we were able to travel to places we may have never dreamed of going. I know, as a member of BPA, I never expected to actually place first in states this year and spend a week in California competing for a place among the top 10 nationwide web designers. Yet I found myself there anyway. Through everything we've experienced in the past 4 years, Keefe Tech provided us many opportunities to prepare for the future. And I know, no matter how difficult or out of reach it may seem, even now, that we all step forward towards the future with a confidence and a desire to do our best. I think now's a good time to say this. Thank you, parents, guardians, staff, for helping everyone find their motivation to continue to coming to school each day. Mr. Damiak, if you're over there, I don't think you are, but you know what? Thank you for making forensics one of the best classes I've ever had. I've never been more entertained in a single class before. Mom, thank you for helping me finally decide to come to Keefe Tech. I definitely wouldn't be standing up here without your help. Some people may say that as we leave high school behind, we get on a horse and we ride into the horizon, but that is not the end. It is the next chapter in our lives. Look into the horizon, aim for your goals, pack your bags, plan for a long road ahead, and go. My next chapter begins with attending UMass Dartmouth. I'll be majoring in computer science as my ultimate goal is to become a software engineer. Congratulations to y'all, the class of 2023, for persevering through a difficult time and finally making it to the first of many finish lines.
Thank you, Talon. School committee members, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. I am pleased to report that all members of the graduating class of 2023 here today have completed local and state requirements for graduation and the attainment of their diploma. Chairman of the Keefe Tech School Committee, Mr. Berman, please come forward. Davidson, members of the class of 2023, please stand. Please turn your tassels from right to left. Please be seated. I would like to thank all members of our school community who have supported the education of our graduates through the years. A special thank you to the faculty, many of you who are joining us this evening. We'd like to thank them for their outstanding work and commitment to our students. I would also like to thank all of the departments and staff members who helped to organize our ceremony on this very special evening. And now, it is my great honor to present to you the Keefe Regional Technical School Class of 2023. We ask that our audience members please remain in your seats to allow our graduates to walk out together. Underclass presidents with their flags, please come forward. Class advisors, please come forward.
to the back.